Forecast.
Well, the next big thing I'm tracking from the Weather Center will be a couple of rain chances next week, but the storm track overall is going to be off to our northwest, and that will allow for a surge of, dare I say, hot weather later on next week. All right, first things first, in that first forecast for your Saturday, temperatures are on the freezing side. We're literally at or below freezing for the next few hours, certainly more like February standards today. We'll start off at or below freezing through about mid-morning, and then we'll go to the upper 40s and low 50s with daytime highs more seasonable for this time in February. We're talking about upper 40s from Standardsville, low 50s Charlottesville, and low 50s also for the Shenandoah Valley, but we'll have less wind compared to the last couple days, and the breezes will eventually turn to the southwest, giving us a boost in temperature going into next week. Right now we are at 31 degrees at Charlottesville, 28 in Culpeper, and 22 cold degrees, areas of frost in Stanton. Now we do have a light breeze during the air, but we are dealing with a little bit of a wind chill. It feels like 19 right now with the wind chill in Harrisonburg and Waynesboro, but we're not dealing with strong gusty winds. Those gusty winds that we had on Friday have since relaxed. Dry scans will continue this weekend. I guarantee it on our live Doppler radar network. We have our fair weather friend, high pressure. It's going to be up and down the mid-Atlantic region, keeping us nice and dry until later on next week. Overall, though, from coast to coast, it is on the quiet side. You can see that all the way from San Francisco to Charlottesville and beyond. We are on the dry side for a little while longer, but I am watching a little weather disturbance come out of the desert southwest that will team up with the active storm track eventually going into next week. But for the most part, the most active weather next week should stay off to our northwest. So our high-rise weather tracker shows fair skies today. Now the clouds begin to fill in overnight out ahead of that push of milder air. Here's tomorrow morning at 7. We'll have mostly cloudy skies. The sunshine breaks out in the afternoon. There's 5 p.m. Fair skies going into tomorrow night. Now watch the winds. Today they're light, they're variable. Overnight into tomorrow, the winds will really gust. Here's between 2 to 6 p.m. tomorrow, southwest winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. We're going to be on the edge of the storm track. So cold north, warmer to the south. The most active storm track should stay off to our northwest. So what does that really mean for our weather? Well, we're quiet Monday, maybe a passing shower Monday night. Then we're dry on Tuesday. We'll watch Wednesday with a few showers, but it looks like the snow and rain, for the most part, stays off to our northwest. Now, next weekend, we may have a better chance of plain old rain. Your forecast for today, blue sky, sunshine, with highs in the upper 40s and low 50s with less wind. Overnight, the clouds fill in, lows seasonable in the 30s. Your Sunday outlook, milder, upper 50s, low 60s, but with the wind, it may not feel like the lower 60s. Here's your 7-day forecast. We're in the low 60s on Monday, 40s overnight, so staying above freezing even overnight. We're in the 60s on Tuesday, low 60s on Wednesday, but look at Thursday. 80 degrees. That's not a typo, Dominga. It's going to hit 80 degrees, likely over Central Virginia. It's only for one day, though. It's a one-day special. In the 60s by the end of the week, but still behind that cold front, it's still above average going into next weekend. So our next system thereafter will be plain old rain.
Well,